Before we jump into the video, please make sure to subscribe and follow all my links down below for my Instagram and TikTok. I will be putting a lot more content now when I go to Madrid for the PSG versus Real Madrid game, as well as El Clasico on the 20th, I believe it is. And also I'm possibly going to be uploading more games depending on what cities I am and what games are at the time. So if you're interested in that, go ahead and subscribe. And also on my TikToks, I put a lot more content where I interact with you guys the most. So if you want to be part of the community, go ahead and do that. Guys, Kylian Mbappe has a big decision to make. Not because of what it will do for his future, because his legacy is already set at the young age of 22, but because he's facing a decision that a lot of people of his age shouldn't be facing. Because I want you guys to put yourself in this position. You're at your current job, you're happy with it. Everyone, you get along with your teammates, your co-workers, and you're happy with the money you're making. But you always had this dream of going to X company or starting your own business or doing your own path, in a sense, on your own, or opening your own agency or whatever. You bring this up to your boss, or the opportunity comes about, and you tell this to your boss, like, hey, next season, once my contract is over for my set period or my 2 weeks in, I will go ahead and take this opportunity. They're gonna pay me this much, and I'm very happy with you guys, everything you did, but this is the next step in my career. Whoa. Before you leave, not only are we gonna pay you more than they're offering, since you have been with us for so long and we consider you a big part of our team for the future, here's a substantial signing bonus, a loyalty bonus, you might want to call it. Then you came up to the other company, or let's call it YouTube or TikTok or social media, and then you bring that idea, and then they're like, oh, well, hey, we're going to move on from you, and we're going to move on to the next prospect. And if you decide to stay with us, great. If not, we don't guarantee you this opportunity might be for you in the future. Will you get mad at Mbappe if he stay where he's at with PSG? I personally wouldn't. I wouldn't blame him. The contract that PSG is offering is $57 million after tax, or euros actually, after tax, per season for the next 2 years, plus 100 million euros signing bonus, loyalty bonus, if he was to stay. That's 200 million euros in 2 seasons, in 2 years. I wouldn't fault him. He's 22. He already won the World Cup. He's probably very confident on PSG on winning the Champions League this season. He's playing with Messi. He's playing with Neymar. He could afford those 2 years to move on and do it. But then again, his main dream for life has always been to sign for Real Madrid, to play for Real Madrid. The kid released a comic of him telling the story of him dreaming meeting Ronaldo, dreaming of meeting Zidane and going to Bernabeu and training with the stars and training with Zidane and training with Ronaldo. So what will you do? And I bring up this question just because I wouldn't get mad at Mbappe, but what will you do? I don't know what I would do. I think I would just think about the fact that, like, did I already make all the money that I can in PSG? Did I already make enough money to take care of me, my family, and the kids of my kids? I think he has. With the Nike deals and everything, I think he has. So does it become a thing about passion? Does it become a thing about, did I reach my ceiling here and I want to write a new book in Real Madrid? I don't know. Because the same thing could have been said about Neymar Barcelona. He already had the money, he already did anything. He just wasn't happy with his current ceiling at Barcelona, and the second he went to PSG, we saw him flourish as an individual player. Team success did not follow along the same way that it did Barcelona, but the best versions of Neymar came at PSG. Same thing with Ronaldo. Ronaldo wanted more money to stay at Real Madrid. Florentino said no, so he moved on. But when he was at Manchester United, he completed basically everything that was possible for him in England and moved on to his dream at Real Madrid. And basically rewrote himself a whole new chapter. You could divide Ronaldo's career between United and Madrid and have 2 top 10 players of all time in 2 different careers, in 2 different clubs. And that's one player. Or let's put the example of Messi. Messi did not want to leave. He wanted to take that pay cut because he was so comfortable at home, but then Barcelona wasn't able to afford his wages. Or the legality of La Liga wasn't able to do it. So I'm giving you all these examples because they're all set players. They're the greatest player of our generation so far in the last decade. But what is Mbappe? What does he do? He's facing a big decision for a 22-year-old.